How's it going, guys? My name is TJP. Welcome back to another MLB The Show 24 franchise video here today. So a while ago on the channel, what we did was we put demigod players in a 0-over league, male versus female. We did some, position players. We did pitchers. So in today's video, we're going to be putting both of them on the same teams for each gender. So one demigod male pitcher and position player, and then same thing for the females. We're going to see if they match up in the World Series. I put them on both Chicago teams. We're going to take a look at them. Should be fun. Leave a like, subscribe, and join the content. Comment down below some of my videos. Or the socials, play the second channel and main channel down below in the description if you like the content from me, DJP. One season, injuries off. Who will win, the men or the women? Let me know down in the comments below who you think. Hopefully both of them make the World Series, and let's get on to the gameplay. All right, so we have the White Sox and the Cubs. So on the White Sox, it's Dottie Ball and Anna Lee, right? So they're both here, pitching and shortstop. And then for the men, they are on the Cubs, McDonald and Dick Hogg. So all of them are 99s in a 1 overall league, aka zeros. Free agents are the same thing, except San Diego Steelers like to put their own spin on things. So that's just how it's going to be. Now what we're going to do is we're going to look here and see when we play each team. And we'll kind of just slowly sim through it. I imagine we'll play the Cubs at some point. We do. So we'll sim up to this date. And then we're going to slow sim each game. See if they have match up. Do they play each other again? They do here as well. So we'll stay on the White Sox. And we'll sim to this date. And see what happens with each team. So I imagine should be fun. So we're going to see how well both of them are going to do. Right now, the White Sox aren't looking that great. You would think they'd be doing better. But, okay, there we go. Now I said they would be doing better, and look at that, they are. 40-21, the Cubs are, I'm going to go to them now. The Cubs are 37-24, okay. So we're going to see if they could win. So we got a battle of Joe Randoms and then just Joe Smith. So not really an exciting matchup there. But the Cubs do get the victory. We'll view the box score. Dottie Ball, no hits this game, 2 walks. And then for Dick Hogg, he also did not have a hit and 2 walks. All right, game number 2, Joe Smith for Joe Smith. And the Cubs take the series. So that's cool to see. Dottie Ball had a hit, double, and an RBI. And then Dick Hogg 1 for 3, hit a home run, and had 3 RBIs. So, we'll stay on the Cubs. We'll go up to, we got a nice big series against the Reds. So we'll stay here with them, and then we play the Sox on this date. So we'll just stay through here, and then once we play the series, we'll switch back over to the White Sox, see how they are doing. So we're coming up at All-Star break, and currently right now, we are sitting at 61-37. Actually going to stop simming real quick, just take a quick glance at the standings. I'm not going to look at the stats. 61-37 the Cubs are, and the White Sox are at 67-31. So the females, the women are playing well. Shout out to them, 6 games better it seems like, or something like along those lines. So yeah, we're going to sim through date. And we're going to take a look at the series and hopefully get a pitching matchup that's worth our while. And, the Cubs are looking pretty good right now. And there you go, 77-40, 81-36. Just Joe Randoms again. So let's see if the Cubs can take the series. This time, the White Sox win. Dick Hogg, 2 for 4. RBI. Dottie Ball, no hits, 3 walks. Okay. Game number 2 of the series. And it goes to the White Sox again, 11-10. And Dick Hogg, 2 for 3 at 3 walks. And then Dottie Ball, no hits, 3 walks. All right, we're going to go back to the White Sox. And we're just going to sim to the end of the season and see what the heck happens. So, sim through date. And looks like the White Sox will win 100 games easily. Yep. Can they win 110? That is the question. They will hit 110. More than likely. Yep. So they won 113 games. Won the division, taking on the winner of the wildcard playoff game. And the Cubs went 111-51. So they won the division, and they will be taking on the winner of the wildcard playoff game as well. So now we're going to take a look at awards and stats. First, we'll look at the standings here. So White Sox 113 wins, and the Cubs 111. They should be on a collision course to the World Series, but sometimes at San Diego Studios, you never know with this game. League leaders: Anna Lee, strikeouts, ERA, win percentage, wins, shutouts, complete games, all that fun stuff. Dottie Ball, 85 home runs, 78 doubles, 15 triples, 76 stolen bases, 307 RBIs, 511 batting average. She obviously played well. And if we switch it, McDonald was amazing as well. He pitched really well. And then Dick Hogg did his thing out there at the plate. So both of them are going to be winning MVPs and things of that nature. So McDonald, Cy Young. Hank Aaron goes to Dick Hogg. McDonald, NL Rookie of the Year. NL MVP McDonald. Batting title Dick Hogg. And Triple Crown Dick Hogg. So they both played pretty well. And then we switch over to the Sox. And look at the awards. Annalee, Cy Young. Hank Aaron. Dottie Ball, and Lee, LA Rookie of the Year. Dottie Ball MVP. Batting title. And Triple Crown. Very nice. So we take a look at the roster for each of them. Okay. And then let's take a look here at the actual lineup. So Dick Hogg played all 162 games. I mean, he did well. You can see the stats. They're pretty good. I would say I think Dottie had him slightly beat. But still, nevertheless, really good. Right, and then we look at McDonald's pitching. I mean, I think he was maybe the better pitcher, though. So, I mean, yeah, he did really well. I can't stress that enough, how well he did. They all did well, I mean, obviously. Of course, the Sox, lineups. Yeah, Dottie Ball. I'd say Dottie Ball was definitely better offensively from a position player perspective. So, I think she wins on that front. And then in terms of pitching, Anna Lee was pretty good, but not as good as probably not as good as McDonald, but still very good nevertheless. Again, we want to see a collision course between the two, so hopefully that's what we get. And we got the Twins in the first round for the Sox. And for the Cubs, they're already up 1-0 their game. They beat the Nationals. So that's cool to see. We're going to swap over to the White Sox. Try to do each game by game. So Anna Lee versus Joe Random. They win 14-0. We'll go over to the Cubs. And they got Joe Random versus Joe Smith. They're up 2-0. And they sweep. So they're in the... They are taking on... and the White Sox win as well. So they're taking on the Rays, the Angels, Cubs taking the Marlins, and then the White Sox are taking on the Rays. All right, so we'll switch back to the Cubs since they have a game. So game one, McDonald versus Joe Smith. It's 11-2 victory. We go to the White Sox. They have their game. Anna Lee, 4-0 victory. Game two is going to go to the Rays, so they get their first loss, and the Cubs are still 2-0, and they lose 5-4 there. So game three now for the Sox was here, and they are going to win 4-2. So game four, Anna Lee's pitching. McDonald is, I believe, coming off a victory there, and they're going to win and advance. And now we will go back to the White Sox. They won their game. Now, can they get to the World Series? They will as well. So we actually have a collision course. Thank you very much, San Diego Studios, for not ruining the video. And this is where the fun begins. So we're going to see from the Cubs' perspective. We got McDonald. They've got Anna Lee, of course. Anna Lee's been pitching superb in the postseason, better than McDonald so far. So let's see. Game 1 will go to the men. 1-0. The men take the victory. Dick Hogg coming in clutch, 2 for 4. He had the home run that gave them the lead. Dottie Ball didn't do so well in Game 1. Game 2, though, now it's a battle of Joe Randoms, and the White Sox take the victory, 15-7, and we will now switch over to them. So Game 3, actually, let's take a look at the box score, see how they're doing. Dick Hogg, he had 2 hits. Dottie, 2 hits as well. So, Game 3 goes to the White Sox. Anna Lee is now facing off against Joe Smith. So, they could go up 3-1 here, and they will. 10-2. 10-2. Dick Hogg, 1 for 4, hit a home run. Dottie Ball had a home run there. All right, I think they'll win Game 5. McDonald versus Joe Random. Yep, and they do win it. So 13-1. Dottie Ball 1 for 4 that game, and Dick Hogg had a superb game trying to keep it alive. Now Game 6 is interesting because it's a battle of the Joe Randoms, and then obviously got Anna Lee here versus Joe Random. So, I mean, I'm going to have to maneuver that so that McDonald pitches. But that's assuming they can actually win this game. So, we are going to hop on to the view organization games. And we're just going to simulate the game. And the Cubs are going to win, which means we're going to Game 7. So, that's perfect. Now, we view the box score. And Dick Hogg had a good game. So now this is the do or die. So now obviously it's Anna Lee, it's Joe Random, but we're not going to have it that way. So we are going to make sure that McDonald hops on in and pitches. So we're going to quick manage the game. All right. I'm going to make a pitching substitution. So Anna Lee, how is she going to do? Okay, Dick got a single, but nothing too crazy. So we're going to take out, actually, I mean, right now, it's okay. Swing. Strikeout. Solo home run. Double. All right, Anna Lee still, on the mound. Okay, let me see here. Quick manage. I want to kind of like get Joe Random off the mound, but I don't think I can because it seems like he's giving me control of the White Sox. So single there, strikeout, fielder's choice, triple, single. Okay, they're bringing in Joe Smith. Yeah, it looks like the game is going to favor the Cubs here. So, Dick Hogg versus Anna Lee. He singles. Stolen base. Ground out. Strikeout. Okay, got a run. 3-1. Single. Ground out. All right, we're going to change this up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put McDonald in. No, do I put McDonald in? I feel like I should. I feel like I should put him in. I will control the Cubs. And then we will go to quick manage, and we will do a pitching change. Okay, I can't do that yet. Strikeout. Ground out. Ground out. All right. So let's see what happens here. Ground out. Strikeout. Single. This is a big at bat right here. Double. All right, it's 3-2. It's 3-2. So I'm going to bring in McDonald so that it's fair, in a sense. Ground out. Strikeout. Strikeout. Anna Lee. Ground out. strikeout, ground out. Ground out, strikeout, single, ground out. Okay. I kind of want to get Dick Hogg up to the plate. Single, strikeout, stolen base, strikeout, ground out. All right. If Joe Random gets on, this is huge. Okay, they took out Anna Lee. Strikeout, walk. Ooh, double play. That's tough. All right, bottom of the 8th. Single, strikeout, double play. All right. It's the top of the 9th? It's the top of the 9th. Okay. Strikeout. Triple. Okay, we have to hop in. We have to hop in. We gotta watch this. We have to watch this. We have to watch this. All right. 1 out, runner on third. It's 3-2. Swing and a miss, strike one. I hope they tie it up because, again, I wish McDonald was pitching, but, like, started it, but he didn't. But it is what it is. It's all good. All good. I'm surprised it's still close. I mean, if he gets on here, that's huge. Or it even just gets the run home. A fly ball does it. A ground ball like that, I mean, on contact, I guess you run. He's probably going to strike out, though. Let's see. Here's the pitch. Okay, that's a ball. This is a close one. This is a very close one. Let's see. Oh, swing and a miss. But they got to throw to first. They throw to first. It's a bad throw. And the runner does not go. So that is 2 outs. And it's up to Joe Random. So I had a good World Series, this Joe Random. He's 1 for 3 today. 7-18 for the series. And that is a shallow pop-up. Is it going to drop? That didn't drop? That looked like it dropped. Well, I guess not. So that they needed that, though, early. And, well, the women win. There you go. The White Sox get the W. So Dottie Ball and Anna Lee were able to lead their team to the promised land. Unfortunately, the Cubs fall at Game 7 of the World Series. And again, maybe if McDonald started, but he unfortunately pitched the game before. So I tried to make it somewhat entertaining to get him in, but I couldn't do it. So shout out to them. Got the W. Both evenly matched teams, I mean, for the most part. White Sox win the World Series. I mean, look at the awards. You guys can see Dick Hogg was the playoff MVP. And then for the White Sox, it's going to be Dottie Ball. World Series actually, Joe Random. Dottie Ball was playoff MVP, though. So, I mean, yes, it makes sense. And then Anna Lee in the postseason was, pretty solid, I would assume. Yeah, pretty solid. Did have a loss. And then, of course, the Cubs, Dick Hogg, not too bad. And then pitching rotation, McDonald was good as well. So, well, there you go. That's San Diego Studios for you. Let's close it out. All right, well, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like, subscribe, comment down below some of my videos, whatever socials, play the second channel and main channel down below in the description if you like the content from me, TJP. With that being said, I'm going to head on out. Take care. See you soon. Peace.